Hi guys, I'm Lynette, aka London Makeup Artistry, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about and swatching an eyeshadow palette from the brand Karity. That's K-A-R-I-T-Y. If you like these type of videos, hit the like button and consider subscribing because I do these types of videos and a whole lot more every week on my channel. Alright, so I recently purchased an eyeshadow palette from the brand Karity, and Karity is it's not new. When I first started watching YouTube beauty videos of a few years ago, I heard a few vloggers talking about Karity. Every now and again I would hear a few vloggers talking about Karity, and I never paid it much mind because I don't know, I figured they were getting paid, and so I didn't really trust it. And it's a brand I had never heard of before. But recently on my Instagram, have you guys been noticing on your Instagram and your Facebook feeds a lot of ads? Because I've noticed that lately. So I was on my Instagram and I saw an ad for Karity, and it had a picture of an eyeshadow palette, and you know I'm a sucker for eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadows. So I decided to purchase an eyeshadow palette from them and to check it out and see what it's about. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the brand from what I saw on their website. Their vision is provide handcrafted high quality cosmetics and tools at a price the rest of us can afford. Now you know I can get down with that, right? Because makeup is what? Too damn expensive. And they're affordable because they're sold directly to you, no middleman, and they're self-funded. And on the website, it's a full makeup range. The prices seem to be pretty affordable, like probably in the range of a Morphe, and they offer a wide range of cosmetics and accessories. So I picked up the 21 eyeshadow palette in Smoky, and this is what it looks like. It's cardboard box, and on the back it has the shadows and the names and the ingredients, and I don't see any parabens in here. The first two ingredients are talc and mica, talc being the first. So if you're sensitive to talc or you don't like talc, you probably won't like this eyeshadow palette. And on the back it says, this palette containing 21 highly pigmented and blendable shades is perfect for creating dynamic and sultry smoked out eye looks. With a vast spectrum of colors, any look is possible. Use with our frost and matte palettes for even more possibilities. So again, they have this palette in 3 other finishes, and I bought it in the smoke. All right, it looks like they're based in New Jersey, or at least they're distributed in New Jersey, so that's probably why it didn't take long for it to get to me here in New York. And when you take the palette out of the box, you'll find that it has the same look as the box, with the shadows and everything on the back. So that's really nice. And then when you open the palette, there is a film on top to protect the shadows. And this is what it looks like. There is no mirror. And here are the 21 shades. And they are a mixture of matte and shimmer shadows. I believe 11 of the shadows are matte, and I believe 10 of them are shimmer. I'm going to show you swatches in a minute. And so I bought this palette for $29, and I think 21 shadows for $29 is not bad at all. I would definitely say that that's an affordable price, and you're getting a lot for that $29. And I like this palette because it had some bright shades, and it had these dark smoky shades. It comes with a matte black, and it has a couple of crease colors, and then some underbrow highlight. So it seems like you could really do a lot of different looks with this palette, which really appealed to me. So now I'm going to show you some swatches Okay guys, so I'm going to be doing the swatches using my Urban Decay shadow brush. I already discovered in trying to swatch this first color that a stiffer brush is best, so I'll be using this brush to do the swatches. I'll be cleaning the brush off using my color switch, and then I already laid down a primer, which is the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. So all of these swatches will be done on top of a primer. Now I will be starting with the first row, going across horizontally, and this is the color Natural, which I already swatched, and I had to go back into the pan quite a few times to build it up to get it to look like that. So that's the first color, Natural. The second color is ABC. And again, it's gonna take some building up to get it to show up on my skin tone. And this is a peachy coral shade. And it's a matte. Natural is also a matte and looks like it will be a nice underbrow highlight color. The next shadow is Eclipse, and this is a shimmer shade, and it looks duochrome actually. In the pan it looks like a gray pewter, and on the skin it looks like it's got a little pink reflex to it. So that is Eclipse. The next color is Courtesan. It's a pinky purplish shade, and as you can see, it is taking some effort to build up the intensity so that you can see it. So that's Courtesan. So the next color is Blau, and it is a pretty blue, a matte finish. And it's a pretty blue. The next shade in the palette is Serpent, and this is a shimmer shade, and it's a lime green. The next shade is Secret. It is a matte brown, and this one is fairly pigmented. It didn't take much at all to get that to show up, and you see there is a little fallout. So this is the first row: Natural, ABC, Eclipse, which is really pretty. It doesn't look anything like it does in the pan, but it's very pretty, like a pinky shimmery shade. This is Courtesan. This is Blau, B-L-A-U-O looks like. This is Serpent, and this is Secret. Okay, so the first shade from the second row is Stargasm, and it's a pretty champagne shimmer shade. And the next shade is Tasty, which is a bright orange and quite pigmented, as you can see, and there is a little fallout. But these shadows do go on quite smoothly. The next shade is Scandal, and it is a bright fuchsia pink. And that's just once, and that's very pigmented. The next shade is Yaba, and it is a shimmery plum, like a grape. And you can see the fallout on that shade. And that is Yaba. The next shade is Menace, and it is a shimmery blue shade. And this one applies a little on the patchy side, a little more difficult to get on. So that one's a little bit patchy. The next shade is Greed, and it is a matte green. And when I'm putting these in, when I'm putting the brush in the pan, there is a bit of kick up in the pan. And the next shade, the next and last shade in the second row is Vanity. And it is a shimmer black shade with silver sparkle. And that one applied fairly smoothly. So starting from the first shade in the second row, this is Stargasm, Tasty, Scandal, Yaba, Menace, Greed, and Vanity. And now we're going in with the last shades, and this one is Radioactive, and it is a bright, in the pan anyway, not as bright on my skin as it is in the pan, but it's a bright yellow, and you can see the fallout with that shade. The next color is Poof, and it is a matte. Radioactive was also matte, and this is a matte. It's like a plummy brown. It's like a plum shade with a brown undertone, and that will make for a nice crease color. The next shade is Burlesque, and Burlesque is a pinky purple, and it is a matte. The next shade is PDA, and it is a matte purple, and this color applied fairly smoothly. It looks, I don't know if you can tell, it looks a little patchy here, but the next color is Karma, and it is a dark blue shimmer shade. Very pretty. That is Karma. The next shade is Rude Boy. And it is a shimmery olive brown, olive green shade. Very pretty. Applies very smoothly. And the final shade is Cougar, and it is a matte black, and this was just one swipe into the shadow, and that applied very smoothly, and it's very pigmented. And that is the last row. Radioactive, Poof, Burlesque, PDA, Karma, Rude Boy, and Cougar. So I hope that you liked this video and found some value in it. And if you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing so you can see more videos like this and others every week. Until then, bye guys.